What's up, party people? Welcome back to another video here. So based on my last video where I made like a disc priest damage burst guide thing, I got so many comments on, this is just cheese, you can't actually heal like this, you're crazy. Yeah, a little bit. But I want to make a quick video on some tips how to heal via damage, man. Atonement, play disc how it was designed. All right, so I'm gonna go over just 3 big tips that I've learned myself playing this week and things that have changed, and then I'm gonna do two quick commentaries, one of a Soul Shuffle game, one of a twos game. The Soul Shuffle game is obviously, and I feel like most people only care about Soul Shuffle, but this twos game will really show you, how you can really kind of push to the limits a little bit. These the new disc. So when it comes to the tips, number 1 is momentum. Okay, immediately off the start of every single game, go hard. Okay. People can say, how do I recover as this? I can't heal through the damage. Yeah, you can't. So establish momentum and the atonement will heal itself, right? If you could just get momentum, if you do more damage, the other team has to play more defensive. If the other team plays more defensive, they don't do as much damage, aka you don't have to heal. So that's kind of like the theory behind all this. So just establish momentum really strong off the start. Just go, 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 go. So that you don't fall back in terms of that kind of stuff. Okay, tip number 2. If you do fall behind, because obviously it happens, damage is really high, you get CC'd, it is what it is. Okay, flash heal, man. Flash heal. Okay, there's games in these games that I was playing all yesterday. Guys, of course, just making all this noise over here. The past week and whatnot, is flash heal is so important to use. I stopped using renew. I don't use I'm not even using radiance. I'm not using power of life. Flash heal is your friend. Shield, flash heal, all you need. Okay, you can obviously run those things if you feel more comfortable with it, but it's going to take away from that momentum drive, and it seems like both ways work, but this is definitely the way to kind of get it rolling, and first of all, have more fun doing it as well. Step number 3 is going to be keep playing offensive. When you get in trouble, try to change that mindset of I need to go behind the pillar and top my team off. Be comfortable not having your team topped off. Okay, it's not going to happen. Most games you are not going to have your whole team topped off. It just won't happen. Okay, so even if you maybe recover a little bit, maybe throw in a few flash heals, everyone's around 50% health, go offensive again. All right, even if the atonement's not healing, I know people say atonement's not healing, I can't top anybody. Yeah, I know, just do damage. It just is what it is. That's what disc can excel with. There's definitely different variances in gameplay, but if you take away, I think if you take away some of the stuff that I'm gonna go over in this show, in like the commentary, you'll definitely do well with it, and maybe you can combine it with your if you like to play a little more defensive, for sure, go for it. Just maybe you can take a few things out of this, and it might do really well for you. When it comes to the build that I'm playing here, let me recite that the class tree does not really matter. I know I was going on and on. People were just saying, why are you on this? Why are you on this? The class tree is not that relevant. This build that I was playing, I'm having a ton of fun with. I'm sorry, I change my build every day, man. I'm still trying to learn, and stuff I can't keep up with. Keep giving you guys links. I'll try my best. I can give you a link to this one that I'm running. This is the one I was running most frequently. So I'm playing the death build. So playing all the Shadow Word death stuff and big mind games. No power word life. Okay. If I need MD, I switch. I've been running VE2s for shits, honestly, for the extra points. I've been switching these 2 points here from here to fade if I know when to get trained, or MD, fast MD. So those are the ones I've been chaining around. When it comes to this tree, I'm playing Shadow Covenant. You can actually not play Shadow Covenant in this build as well. I've seen it work very well without Shadow Covenant. I just have fun with Shadow Covenant, and you can like swap these points into like exaltation, painful punishment, another point to borrow time. I just went for kind of adjusted it. So this is what I'm playing, and I'm playing short death on here. So we are playing no radiance, no power word life. All right. You don't have to play this build. It's worth a shot. I think it's enjoyable. It is hard to get used to. I am still getting used to it myself, but it's so much fun when it works, man. Let me tell you. So let's hear into these commentary of these games, and so you'll see. So these games, the Soul Shuffle games are going to be very quick here, man. So most of these rounds were 1 minute long. But it's really fun and really cool to see what happens. So right off the start here, we're going to be just going in, getting our dots up. I pre-smited this guy. I have a charge. Fortunately, I had charges from the last game. That's probably a bug that needs to get fixed. But so I already have my big pendants loaded up here. and we're just going to try to go hard right off the start. Almost every game, first global is going to be PI. So PI badge, I have my Purge of the Wicked up, and I'm going to try to just utilize exaltation to its maximum. Okay, so Shadow Word Deathing on cooldown, ideally when Shadow Covenant is up. Okay, so we're gonna pre-PS the Evoker because they popped all their cooldowns over there, and then we're gonna go offensive right off that. So Warrior, I was waiting for his Warrior to finish here. We go for a Schism into Dark Reprimand, into a Mind Games, into a Death, Solace. I thought we were gonna kill him there. Unfortunately, we don't. My team does not kill Counter-Strike Totem. Very impressive. So I'm forced to kind of pull out here. Trinket, Desperate Prayer, pop up Rapture Shields as well. Recover a little bit. Okay, like I said, just do a little, do what you got to recover. Maybe throw in a defensive penance in there. Maybe throw in a flash shield. Get right back offensive. Do not waste time. Okay, so at this point, we're stabilized. So I'm going back in, Mind Blasting. Keep up your Purge the Wicked so you get exaltations. Okay, I grip him back in. Go for a shield. Maybe throw a flash shield in there. Throw a flash shield there just to keep up the atonements. Give it the Purge of the Wicked once more, and then we go again. Shadow Covenant into Schism, into Purge of the Wicked, into Big Penance, into Death. That's it. That's it. So that's really quick. It's a really quick example of that. But just notice how if you just go strong from the start, the good things will happen. There are chances, there are games. I wish I had time to show you guys a ton more games. There was a solo shuffle game where I just got absolutely railed the entire game. You could still make it work, man. That's what it's just Flash Shield. Flash Shield is your buddy. Flash Shield Penance. Maybe you have to throw in a little more juking that you didn't have to do previously, but it's still possible to do the healing. Just really utilize Flash Shield. I promise you, it's your best heal. It's so strong. Games where I was getting over 150k crits on it, which is kind of wild. So this game, let me just preface this game, you're going to see the absolute potential. This is what the textbook of this is in my eyes. Okay, being able to just absolutely establish momentum and just drive so hard onto the other team. Okay, so right off the start here, we're going to get Storm Bolted. I'm going to end up shielding myself up. All right, he gets blind off there. Warrior Trinket Blade Storms. I'm gonna PI badge. Just go in. I throw a shield on him. I don't give a F out of that, man. Gonna be throwing a Schism in there. Dark Shadow Covenant. I should do that first. Mind Games, Penance, Solace, Mind Blast into a Purge of the Wicked. Okay, just throw another random death on him. Shield him back up, and then go more damage. Shield, damage, or Flash Shield, damage. Okay, we get Big Penance going. We have Mind Blast going. Into just another death, casting Smite here, just because waiting for his parry to end. Okay, we go for Schism, Big Penance once more. Just gonna throw a Dome because he uses a spear on me. Shadow Covenant again. We got Mind Blast, Mind Games. Gonna go for a death there. We force out the swap, pushing him back onto the priest now. Dark Reprimand. Just throw a shield back up. Keep going. Power of Solace. Keep up Purge of the Wickeds. Throwing Mind Blast in there. My guy's kind of getting a little trouble with the lining, so I think I end up, we'll just go for a Flash Shield. Flash Shield him a few times, recover him up. Maybe throw a shield if you need to. Schism onto that, into another Penance. Reapply that Purge of the Wicked, Exaltation, Death, and the game's over. So, this was just I thought it was a great example of the difference in playstyle here. So we are virtually almost doing the same healing, okay? This guy had swap, so theoretically I probably did more healing because he swapped him in that one. Look at the damage difference. He does not do anything offensive here, and he's just kind of on the back for the entire time. Granted, I am playing with an assassination rogue, I know. I know that maybe it wasn't the best example to pick on, but you guys get the point of just trying to push. You get in trouble, throw a shield. If they were kind of in more trouble, throw a few flash shields, get back in. Don't waste your time renewing. Don't waste your time, penancing defensively unless you absolutely need to. And just go, man. Top yourself and go. Do not stop. The dampening is so high. It is so hard to heal. We're already at 40% dampening in like a minute game. Just fucking bust it, man. I don't know what else to say. But that's it, man. That's it for the whole video, guys. I hope you guys took something away from this. If you guys do have questions, please feel free to ask. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.